That's a huge changer. Fixing audio,
Yes.
there's, you know how I said with IRL videos, it's all duct taped together? Fixing audio is usually the same, because it's like, there's no one-stop solution where it's like, add this and it fixes it, because every audio is different, even with the same client on multiple videos. So the main effects that I use are denoise, de-reverb. Denoise is basically like, can you guys hear that humming?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would get rid of that shit. So thanks for fucking up my recording. I have to add a denoise now. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, you can keep it on. So denoise would fix something like that. De-reverb, you guys can hear a little bit of an echo.
Yeah.
It would get rid of something like that. They're the main ones. Fixing audio, I use those. Sometimes you're gonna have, in terms of implementation, who here doesn't know what audio track mixer is on Premiere?
Is that the same as like? I think I know which one it is, but I'm
Okay, we'll go into it deep. Yeah. When you're fixing audio, there's going to be two ways you can do it. You can either add something onto a clip, or you can add it to a track. I will show this in Premiere because it will be easier. This doesn't really have audio, but I'll show it anyways. If I go into Effects tab and I add denoise, and I add it to this is me adding it to the clip. You guys saw that?
Yeah.
Cool, that's me adding it to the clip. I'm gonna undo that now. Adding it to the track mixer is where you go to Window, you enable the audio track mixer, I believe it's called. Yeah, audio track mixer, make sure you have the correct sequence, it opens this up. Is there anyone who isn't familiar with this? Cool. You can basically add effects onto each track. I recommend doing it on individual tracks because let's say you have multiple audio channels, one of them needs denoise but one of them doesn't. Don't denoise both, it'll just cook the quality. Because denoise, de-reverb, they do harm the quality, but it's a balance between getting rid of enough noise that it's not too noticeable without ruining the actual voice. So to add it here, you would just go here, go to, which one is it? Filter and EQ? It's one of these. Noise reduction, denoise or de-reverb. In terms of how much percent you put it on, the less the better. You just do it as, don't use the default 40%, that's crazy. The less you can do it, the better, because it will harm the original audio. But you want to get rid of most of the noise. It doesn't have to be perfect, but most of it. Now, how do you know whether you apply it to the clip or the track mixer? If it is happening over the entire audio clip, you do it on a track mixer. If it's only happening on like a short section, like he went outside and now it's noisy, you add it on the clip. So this would be track mixer, this one you would do on the clip. Cool?
Could you show, like, if it's not enough, like, it doesn't take a lot of time, could you show, like, you actually fixing some audio?
I don't have shitty audio, which is a bit...
MacBook mic.
MacBook mics are good, you'd be surprised. Well, I'll show you, because I've built something around this, I can show you like my process for fixing audio. Let me find it. Yeah, enhancing audio. So this is, by the way, you know with fixing audio, always do it before you do sound effects. You physically cannot do sound effects well if you have not fixed and leveled audio. Because it's like you're trying to build a building on top of a foundation you haven't finished yet. You can't do the foundation after. You know what I mean? So you want to enhance audio before you do sound effects. And the way I like to see this is there's 3 parts to fixing audio. Left-right balance, which is does it come out of both ears? Is there anyone who doesn't know how to fix that problem?
I had that problem, so I didn't.
Okay, fill audio with left, fill audio with right effects. Volume, which is you want to make sure everything's like a decent enough volume and clarity, which is the denoise, de-reverb. The order I like to do it in is left-right balance, because this is the easiest one to fix. Then I fix volume usually, meaning it's just equalish volume. Yes, there's slightly louder parts, slightly quieter parts, but it's basically not peaking and it's roughly in the same area. And then finally the clarity with the denoise, de-reverb. This is my process for fixing audio. Is that cool?
Do you rewatch the whole thing before like moving on to sound effects?
Yes. This is the whole stage of my workflow, enhancing audio.
Okay.
How do you know if it's actually good? Because a lot of times I'll try to make the audio good. Let's say there's like an annoying in the background.
Yeah.
I try fixing it and it like lowers the quality a little bit. So I'm like,
Yeah, there's a few ways. There's output noise only. You see that? So what that will do is it will only show you what it's getting rid of. It's like inverting a noise remover. So it's like showing you what it's removing. If that makes sense? Or no? Okay.
go into it a little bit more.
Let's say, so this is a denoise, right? This is getting rid of some of the audio. But how do you know what it's getting rid of? That's what that button does.
Okay.
Now, if you turn that on and you listen to it and you can clearly hear the voice, like very clearly, and there's like deep tones to it, you're getting rid of the actual voice. It's going to make it sound tinny. So that's where you want to sort of turn this down. In terms of how do you know if the whole mix sounds good, if it's a noise problem, you want to find like a silent section and then play it back and just see how high this is. If it's under like 30-ish, you're fine. Preferably like as low as possible. But this shouldn't be too high. That's what noise is. So you play a silent section and hear what the noise is like. I would recommend playing it through headphones and also playing it on your speakers. And also, once you've done the full audio fixing, you render out a section and listen to it. Because rendered audio sounds different. So I'd highly recommend that. If you're a freelance video editor and you want to get more clients, I've got something for you. It's a completely free outreach tracker. It's the same one we use with all our coaching students, and it's going to allow you to be able to send more messages to potential clients, get more replies, and also be able to close them at higher rates. So go get that free tracker in the description. After you signed up for it, I'm going to send it straight to your email. I'm going to give you a bit more information on how I personally help video editors. So if you do want to get more help, you can apply there. But whether you get my further help or not, just go and get the free tracker for now, because at least you're going to be able to run this on your own for a while.